Hey guys, what's going on? Is your coffee addicted gamer DrChiz here, and I did not plan on making this video for you guys today. I was just gonna post some blacklight, spoiler alert, that'll be on later in the day. But I watched a video today by someone, and it just made me want to talk about this and a couple things. And a lot of shit's been going on Twitter yesterday and whatnot involving me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spill it out. If you don't know, Robert Bowling either quit or was fired from Infinity Ward yesterday. You know, it's legit, he's gone. If you didn't know, he was the community manager of Infinity Ward, the creative strategist as well, I believe was his official title. So he was the person everyone hated on. He's the middleman between the community, which is us, and the developers, relaying information and whatnot, and he's gone. Big whoop. I mean, it was kind of a big deal, and I hope he finds a new job and a good one. But that's it, not a big deal. I wasn't going to do a video on that, even though some people have. Now, BlameTruth, if you don't know BlameTruth, one of the first commentators in the scene up there with XCal and Hutch, started tweeting out, hashtag save COD, hashtag hire BlameTruth. Now, this to me sparked a little thing, because it's funny as fuck to me, because BlameTruth is not a COD commentator anymore. He doesn't even play the games. He does Pokemon and other games and whatnot, which is great. I don't care. I like to branch out into other games, but that's his shtick right now. He does Pokemon and stuff. It's all over. So when he said, save COD, hire BlameTruth, that kind of enraged me a little, because I was a little, I don't know, that's not right. You shouldn't be going for that position. So I started some shit with him. Not really, I just brought it to his attention. I'm like, dude, you do Pokemon, you want to be, you know, with this COD company. Do you see how that doesn't really work out? And he got mad and butthurt and stuff like that. And he's on Twitter going, I have 130 IQ, I'm so smart. And then he says the dumbest things ever. He complained because my friend White Boy, he jokingly started to put hashtag White Boy for CM or whatever. And he's like, you know, it's a real shame when people steal your campaigns in the community like this. And I'm like, dude, campaign, you just put hashtag hire. And newsflash, hashtag hire your insert your name here is not something BlameTruth started. Mr. I Try Hard has been doing that for months. And I've done it a couple times too as well, when positions have come up, just for fun, shits and giggles. So I don't know what he's talking about. He said some of the dumbest things when it comes to his ideas on how to improve Modern Warfare 3. And that was my big thing, was this dude has 5 days played, if that, in Modern Warfare 3. He openly admitted he's not used all of the guns. He doesn't know anything, but he read the stats on the guns, so he's an expert in this field. Like, seriously, Robert Bowling didn't play this game, and he was the CM. So I guess that makes BlameTruth qualified for that position as well, because he doesn't play Modern Warfare 3. But I'm just going to go over his video now. It was his video he released asking people to help get him hired by Activision. Which, by any means, if all you need is some background in Pokemon and some people to tweet hashtag hire to get you a position with Infinity Ward, then by all means, get hired. That's really bad on Activision's end, though, if you ask me. So he says he knows what's going to make the game fun and what makes the game exciting and boring. He's been playing since COD 4, yada yada yada. Frankly, I don't believe any of that, at least the fun and boring stuff, because he doesn't play the game. You need to play the game to know what makes it fun, boring, exciting, stealthy, all that shit. He says 2 guns are used and it's boring to only see that. Well, newsflash, you can use all the guns in Modern Warfare 3 and do well. Maybe you can't, but people can. If you change up how you play with that gun, you obviously cannot run towards someone with a PM9 against an MP7 and win that fight. You need to play differently. Now, just because all the guns don't let you to rush forward directing in someone's, you know, traffic, that doesn't mean the guns are unbalanced and bad. This is a very balanced game. It's not that fun and it has its issues, but gun-wise, it's very balanced. I've used all of the guns. I can legitimately say that. I've gotten every gold gun. I've put my time in. The guns are fun, they're balanced. Even things like the USAS-12, which is a fully automatic shotgun which doesn't fire really fully automatic like the AA-12, that gun can win games. I mean, it's just how you play and whatnot, okay? So, he's completely wrong in that field. I'm sorry you are. He says that it shouldn't be, your gun choice shouldn't be based on what the best gun is, it should be your preference. Well, guess what? Every time anyone picks a gun, it's their preference, unless they're in a situation where they need to knock down air support or something like that, in which case they probably don't prefer this class, they're using it to knock out air support. But guess what? Every time somebody picks a class with a gun on it, they're picking it because that is their preference, you fucking idiot. I'm sorry. So if I prefer to use the MP7, how does that make it a bad choice? I love that gun. It's good, sure, but I have a lot of fun using it, and that's my preference. Does that mean I'm in the wrong somehow just because it's slightly better in different scenarios than, say, the PM9 and the PP90? No, I'm sorry. This is a big point right here. He specifically says he wants to get his ideas out there. Okay, that statement alone shows how poorly he would be in this position because it isn't his game. Newsflash. It's Activision's game. It's Infinity Ward's game. In some variables of the game, it's our game, the community's game. We have input, believe it or not. But it's not your personal game. Robert Bowling did not make Modern Warfare 3 single-handedly. He had very little creative input when it came to that game, if anything. I mean, if put into this position, by no means would he ever be put into, just keep that in mind, he'll never get hired for this position. If he does, I will, I don't know, shave a dolphin or something, which makes no sense. But, like, I'm stressing he won't get it just on that statement alone. That is so stupid. He thinks he can push his ideas, mold the game. You are so blatantly wrong, okay? The only thing that the CM is supposed to do is be the voice of the developers, get things out there. You're the middleman between the community and the developers to suggest things that the community wants to the developers because they're not on the front lines talking to people on Twitter and whatnot. It's what the community wants, not you as a community manager. You don't do that shit. You have no weight. I've personally talked to JD 2020, which if you don't know was the former community manager over at Treyarch Studios. He said he wanted no Last Stand in Black Ops. He stressed it, okay? But look at it. There's still Last Stand in Black Ops. Want to know why? Because it's the developers, it's Activision's game and whatnot. What the CM says isn't what goes. So you saying you want to push your ideas, you want to make this game awesome and fun, that's so blatantly wrong and arrogant. Like, you're in no position to do that. That's not the position that this community manager entails you to do. You are so wrong. It's funny. Excuse me. And he says, you know, some guns are clearly better than other guns. Newsflash, that's always going to be the case. Sorry, you can't make them all equally good. You know how fucking boring that would be? Because then all that is just a different skin on a gun. You could just copy and paste all the stats and put a different skin. Be like, oh, this MP7. Oh, great, it has the same exact stats as the PP90. Why the fuck am I using it? That's the dumbest thing. Oh, God. The things he says in his video are so wrong and stupid. I don't know if you know this, BlameTruth, but you say the MP7's overpowered. Guess what? What gun is better when in a room with each other? The PP90 or the MP7? Newsflash, PP90 is faster and deals more damage, so it will win in those room-to-room fights. But range-wise, the MP7 is a lot better. It has, like, no recoil, and the bullets don't drop off, so it has, it's more balanced in that scenario. PP90 has a lot more recoil and whatnot. Okay, that doesn't mean one is overpowered or not. It just means they're better in different instances, just like a sniper is better at range compared to a pistol. He says all akimbo machine pistols need a nerf. Guess what? They fucking were nerfed. That's why you don't see that many akimbo machine pistols. I don't see any akimbo machine, akimbo scorpions anymore because they patched them across the board and have slowed them down. I don't see any. You still see akimbo FMG9s, but even then they're not as bad as they were on release day where you're getting quad sprays with them all the time across the map. Okay? If anything, the MP9 solo is the best secondary. It's better than most primary. So to say you need to nerf all of the machine pistols and not just the FMG9s, which I'll agree, those still need some nerfing, but even then I don't care anymore. But to say they all need nerfing, that is stupid, and you obviously haven't played with the guns enough, which it shows by how many days played you have. 5 days played, a whole 5 days. I'm pushing towards 21 days played, so I think I know a little of what I'm talking about here. Gotten all gold guns, 15th prestige. I'm sorry, I think I know more about this than you, and you're talking shit and acting like you're so smart. There are so many people behind the scenes that are agreeing with me that he is just so stupid. I'm sorry if you like BlameTruth, and I'm talking shit on someone you like, but then again, I don't know why you're here, because he does Pokemon commentaries, not Call of Duty like I do in other FPSs. But I'm sorry if you watch his video and then watch mine and listen to response. The things he says are really stupid. I'm sorry. That one point alone, he wants to get his ideas out there. You're the community manager. Your ideas don't mean shit in that position. I'm sorry. They really don't. Anyway, that's my little fuck me. My little rant, guys. Sorry, it's just I couldn't let that go by without voicing my opinion. And there's Twitter beef going on. Yeah, some of you are upset about that. That's great. People are going to defend BlameTruth until the day he dies because he was one of the first out there, and that's great. I've never talked to him before today or anything, but just those silly, the tweets he said are stupid, the video he made was stupid. If he really has 130 IQ, that is fucking sad, and they need to fix the system because it certainly does not show. But if you think my points are valid, you know, then go ahead and tweet at InfinityWard and at DrChiz with a HireChiz hashtag, since that's all it takes to get hired by InfinityWard. Thank you, Activision. So go ahead and tweet them, guys, you know, HireChiz hashtag, all that jazz. I'm kidding, of course, but if you want to, that'd be funny. I'd retweet that shit. But other than that, guys, have a great day. Great day. Hope you enjoyed this video and this maybe opened some insight to you as to what was going on exactly and why I think BlameTruth is completely wrong on so many levels. Blacklight video coming out later today. And as always, have a great day, guys. Bye.